I'm Donagh McNamara and this is my road to recovery. Yeah, it was the 30th of April 2017 and I was playing for the 17s at the time, and it was out here in Alts on this pitch, and it was a friendly against the 19s, and I remember it was about 15 minutes into the game and I got the ball at centre back and I came out with it and I went into a tackle, and then I heard the pop straight away, the knee went back, and I was only back playing for 4 months, and I just knew straight away that it was the exact same. The ACL had gone, and I looked over to the bench at Jamie and the lads and I waved and said it was done, and I remember being so devastated. My dad was at the game and then they had to drive the car up and take me away, and I remember just thinking I had such a long road ahead of me that I'd have to come back from again. Well, obviously I'd been down that road before, so I knew the whole procedures, and straight away I got a scan within, I think it was a day. I went into the sports clinic because they know me from the last time, and I went and I seen Ray, and he knowed I had 3 surgeries with him before because I had the infection the first time and all. So he got me in and we had me scheduled for the end of the month, the 30th of May, to have the surgery, and then he outlined the plan, and I went to the physio I had last time, Enda King, who's doing a PhD in ACL reconstruction, so I have the best lads to do in the recovery, so I knew going forward that they'd get me back and I would come back after it all. And then after the surgery I just knew I had to put the work in to get all the way back. Well, obviously I was disappointed because I knew how long I'd be out for, and all the hard work you have to put in again. But no, like I didn't think too much because I knew, of course I'd done it before, so I knew what was going to happen and in the hospital. But it was just, I just knew what I had to do, and I just had to get it done and get all the exercises done and get me on the road back as quick as possible. Mental strength, definitely, because you've taken away football that you'd be doing 7 days a week, and then you have to fill that time, you know, and being away from the lads, you're in a group and then you're out by yourself again. But I learned a lot just of the dedication, hard work, like how tough my mental strength is to get through it again, you know, and put all the work in by yourself, because you're in the gym by yourself, you're on the pitch by yourself, you know, you don't have anyone around you really to be helping you come back, so it's all about how much you're going to put in to get yourself back. It can be, but you'd be busy enough in it, you know, and you know what exercises you have to do, and you're doing it like 3-4 times a week, you know. So it can get, I wouldn't even say lonely, it's more kind of, it's the same exercise again and again and again, because you lose all your quad strength and hamstring strength, they go down to nothing, so you need to build that back up, and that takes 9 months to a year, or in my case this time it took 14-15 months to get back to full strength in my legs. So it's worthwhile in the end, so that's helps to get your motivation to go to the gym. The main objective after surgery, the first thing, is to get the mobility back in the knee so that you can bend it and you can walk without pain, and then from there that takes to about month 3, and then from then on in it's just getting quad strength, hamstring strength, glute strength. They're the 3 things because they give you such stability when you're playing on the field. So it's just all quad exercises and glute exercises, and just making sure they test you every 3 months in the sports clinic in Santry. So when you hit certain results, you have to keep on improving every 3 months, and then once you hit your range and your legs, they can't tell the difference between either your legs, then they know that you have enough strength to go back. Yeah, so obviously that's a big part of it. Like when you're playing football 7 days a week, you're eating a lot of carbs, a lot of pastas and bread, so you need to cut that out straight away when you're not doing cardio and you're in the gym for the majority of your time. And then when you slowly get back in, and I'll be back now within the next month or 2, you get you change your diet again to go back, you know, to give you the energy to do all the running and fitness you need to do to get back. Well, I've about another month or two till I'm back fully. I'm about 16 months post-op now, and the reason why it's been so long is that there's a bit of knee pain. The second time's always longer than the first, and me and the physios in the sports clinic in Santry decided that it would be best to take an extra couple of months out now instead of having problems in the future, like later on in my career. Obviously, like I don't want to think too far ahead. I'm kind of taking it day by day because you don't know what can happen. You need to stay focused on the now and what you're going to do tomorrow, not necessarily ahead. But yeah, obviously, I'm looking forward to coming back and playing. And when I get a good year next year in 19s, and hope if I play well, like see where things can go to get into the first team, like. Well, it was be like the first time. It'll just be feel like redemption almost. All the hard work, like day in day out, training like by yourself and the gyms and pitch sessions by yourself, and it'll all be worthwhile. Being back on the pitch. The lads at Pats have been a great help throughout. Jamie was my manager for the 17s when it happened, and he helped me checking in and seeing if my head was okay and that kind of stuff. And still now as well. Now Darius is my manager, and even all the physios and the staff at Pats and all the players check in, to make sure I'm doing well and where I'm at and coming back. And then the sports clinic people as well have been massive help. David Cook and the King, my two physios in sports clinic, have helped me in their top notch, and they know their stuff, and they've really helped me to get to where I am now. Yeah, that's the aim, obviously. So a lot of training in the past year and a half, and it'll all be worthwhile, and I hope to be able to put that into practice on the pitch soon.